It's still a little too close. That's really close. Well, that sucks. Can't even get any perspective on it. Have to be really far away. Hey, what's up, internet? How's it going? I'm trying something different today. I'm trying out the 50 millimeter 1.8 lens that I have. I've had it for a while. It's been over a year or so, and I've got it. It's 50 millimeters on a crop lens, so that means on a crop sensor. That means it has to be pushed back a little bit so you can get good perspective and good framing if you want to do framing like this. I don't even know if I'm like completely in focus, but whatever. Just testing it out. If I was farther away from the background, then you could really tell how nice this lens is. It gives out great. It's really good with focusing. So I'm gonna try something different and just try it out. Hold on one second. I'm gonna change up the shot. So the tough thing about a lens like this is, and being a one-man crew, is framing up just right. The camera is about, I'd say, 6 feet, maybe a little more than 6 feet away from me, just to get this angle, and I'm hunched over just a little bit, just to try and stay in the focus plane. If I were to turn on autofocus, you'd actually hear the motor of the lens step and try and focus on me. But there's a newer version. There's like version 2 of this lens, and it's like a silent motor and everything, and I like it. But the one thing that sucks is it has to be 6 feet away for me to get this framing. If I were to hold the camera handheld, you would be like zoomed into my eye. And I like the small, compact form factor of this lens. I just wish it came in a like a wide angle version. If it was smaller and wide angle, there is a 24 millimeter pancake lens, which would be really nice, but still on a crop sensor on the Canon T4i, it would still be really close to me. I know the lighting isn't too good right now. It's just a single light above me, but I'm just trying something different. I want to think of something else other than work tonight. It was a pretty bad day at work, and I just want to not think about it. But if I could find a wide angle lens that is small, like this 50 millimeter 1.8 lens, then I would probably use it for my daily vlogging camera lens, because the 18 to 135 does look really small, but when you put it on the T4i, it gets pretty big, especially when you zoom. It gets really big. I think you can see it. There we go. You can kind of see it on the white. It gets really big, and it gets heavy after a while because there's a lot of stuff in it. So I don't know. I'll have to look around. Maybe Sigma or Tamron make something small but wide angle, or maybe Rokinon, but there's no like image stabilization with the one I'm looking for. But yeah, just testing out this lens. Want to see what it looks like. I haven't used this lens in a while, and I really like it because of the aperture can be so wide open, and you can get the background to be more out of focus. It's tough for this background to be out of focus because I'm actually kind of close to it, but not like super close to it where it's still in focus. The more you step away from your background, the more out of focus it becomes. And right now, I'm pretty close to it compared to other shots, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to get as much out of focus as possible just so you can get like a small plane of focus. I don't even know where it's at because I'm not even close to the camera. Like I said, it's like 6 feet away from me. Usually when I'm holding the camera handheld, I can kind of tell where it's focused. Plus it has autofocus on it with the 18 to 135. So yeah, I'm using like a huge extension cord with the Rode Video Micro just to see if it works. I hope it works. But yeah, now back to the 18 to 135. So yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. If I were to hold this handheld, the focus plane is super small, and like I said, you'd only because the lens is 50 millimeters, you could only see like so much of it, so much of the scene. It's a zoom lens. It's like basically zoomed in, and you can barely see me. But if you see the background, it's out of focus. If I can move around, there you go, you get the highlight of something. That's why I like this, but the only thing is it has to be pushed back. I'm focusing it manually, but like I said, just to get my face, you have to push my arm out pretty far. But yeah, that's what it looks like if I'm holding it handheld and my arm is stretched out all the way. You don't want to see this. This is not flattering. This is nothing exciting to look at for a vlog. There we go, a little bit more in focus. But I like the look of it, how it's at 1.8, which means the focus plane is very, very small. Even my ear starts to go out of focus. My hair starts to go out of focus. Only my eye and some of my nose is even going out of focus. If I do it just right, I think that's in focus. I have to move it backwards just to get in focus. I can't move all that much. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So to get a sense of what different focal lengths are, this is 18 millimeter. As you can see, it's not as zoomed in. The higher number you go, the more zoomed in you get. So like a 135, you are super zoomed in. And at 18, you are zoomed out. So if we go like 8 millimeter, that's almost the equivalent to like the GoPro fisheye lens. I think 8 millimeters is as small as they go with lenses. I don't think I've seen anything like a 6 millimeter or anything like that. I think 8 millimeters goes like exactly 180 degrees if you do it right. But yeah, just testing out different lenses. I haven't used that lens in a while. I can't use the 24 to 105 because it doesn't have a silent stepping motor when you focus with autofocus in video. It was only made for photography, and most of these are made for photography. These aren't like cinema lenses or anything like that. So the Canon 50 millimeter and 24 to 105. I'm just gonna show them to you because I like showing off my lenses. I like seeing them in video form, and hold on, I gotta rotate this backwards. Trying to rotate the microphone backwards so you can hear me. But yeah, the 50 millimeter and 24 to 105, um, they don't autofocus well with video. They autofocus really well with photography. But the really cool thing about the lens that I'm using now, the 18 to 135, is that it's kind of made for video because it's around that time where video was very relevant with DSLRs, and everybody was trying to use them DSLRs for video. So that's why it can autofocus and be silent at the same time. Let's see, autofocus with the 50 millimeter, the nifty 50. Let's see, focus. It's not focusing. But with the 50 millimeter, it's all mechanical. You can hear everything. It's actually made out of plastic. A lot of the outside of it is made out of plastic. But yeah, I believe you can't hear this autofocus, but it doesn't autofocus well with video. You'd see it like hunt back and forth, back and forth, back and forth throughout the whole video. I did try it a few times and I didn't like it. The 10 to 18 millimeter lens that I want to get, which is wide angle, it's more wide than, of course, the lens that's on here now. That has a silent autofocus motor, so you don't hear any of the autofocus. So now we are turning around to end the vlog. I was going to rant about work today, but I'll probably talk about that tomorrow. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. It's just been a long day, and I'm glad it's over. Plus, working with trying out these lenses, trying something different, just kind of made it a little less annoying. Just trying to be creative. Made the day just a little bit better towards the end. But yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.